Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, developed by Raven Software and released in March 2002, remains one of the most celebrated entries in the Star Wars video game franchise. It built on from its predecessors Dark Forces and Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, continuing the epic standalone series that offers an enriching Star Wars adventure with a deep and excellent storyline, accompanied by a revolutionary combat system that was ahead of its time. Initially available on PC, Mac, Xbox and GameCube, it was ported over to the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch in 2019. The narrative of Jedi Outcast centers around Kyle Katarn, who turned his back on the ways of the Jedi after the traumatic events in Dark Forces 2. Kyle goes back to working as a mercenary before his life takes a dramatic turn once again when his companion Jan Ors is murdered. This in turn provokes Kyle to reconnect with the Force and confront the remnants of the Empire and the Sith, led by the rogue Jedi Dasan and his apprentice Tavion. Kyle's journey is one of redemption and self-discovery as players guide him through his emotional and physical battles, witnessing his growth from a conflicted mercenary to a powerful Jedi Knight. The story is rich with plot twists and memorable interactions, with appearances from iconic characters like Luke Skywalker and Lando Calrissian, adding authenticity and excitement to the game's narrative.
I see. Listen, we'd better get out of here. My ship's hidden nearby. What about yours?
At the heart of Jedi Outcast is its innovative combat system, which effortlessly blends first-person shooter mechanics with third-person lightsaber duels. Players can switch between perspectives, allowing for fluid transitions between blaster fire and lightsaber combat, with the latter being a standout feature, offering a sense of precision and power that few Star Wars games have matched. Players can wield the lightsaber using a combination of directional inputs and attack buttons to execute a variety of combat maneuvers that are incredibly satisfying. The game also introduces several lightsaber stances with unique movesets and the ability to throw the lightsaber, providing for some awesome moments that make each encounter thrilling and dynamic. Naturally complementing the lightsaber combat are a range of force powers that become progressively more powerful as Kyle advances. Kyle can utilize both defensive and offensive abilities such as force push, pull, speed, and others to either gain an advantage in combat, freely explore areas, or solve puzzles. Players are even treated to tapping into the dark side with force lightning and force grip, because who always wants to be the good guy? The seamless integration of these powers into the gameplay provides diverse ways to approach challenges, enhancing the overall Jedi experience. The enemies in Jedi Outcast range from classic stormtroopers, hired thugs, and dark Jedi known as Reborn that can be quite challenging. The AI is extremely intelligent in this game, in particular the Dark Jedi, exhibiting sophisticated behaviors and performing calculated actions which make for some intense and unpredictable battles. Stormtroopers, for instance, will seek cover, coordinate attacks, and react to the player's actions, requiring strategic thinking from the player before entering the fray and ensuring to master the combat mechanics to be one step ahead. Despite its age, the graphics still hold up remarkably well and were considered as state-of-the-art at the time, with impressive cinematic cutscenes, superbly detailed character models, followed by richly designed atmospheric environments. Jedi Outcast boasts exceptional level design that encourages exploration and strategic gameplay, as environments are meticulously crafted, featuring a mix of open areas and linear progression paths. From the streets of Bespin to the dark, oppressive corridors of Imperial bases, each level is very unique and diverse. The game's audio design is equally outstanding, with the inclusion of recognizable authentic sound effects such as the whooshing of lightsabers, blaster shots, and the roar of starships, immersing players into the Star Wars universe. And of course the iconic soundtrack featuring John Williams' score from the films that heightens the emotional impact of key scenes and battles, ensuring that each moment is accompanied by the right musical notes. The only few things that might be unappealing and can deter people early on in the game is that it does take a few hours or so for Kyle to obtain a lightsaber, meaning you have to become familiar with firearms such as the E11 blaster, the Wookiee bowcaster, and a variety of explosives and other weaponry. The excitement of finally wielding a lightsaber is tempered by the significant difficulty spike encountered during the Nar Shaddaa levels, and while the level's design is visually stunning, its vast and complex layout makes navigation challenging. Snipers are purposefully placed in hard-to-reach areas, leading to frequent ambushes from unexpected angles, making the quick save option your best friend. It almost seems like the developers intended for this to be an initiation for players to truly earn their lightsaber, as every mission thereafter focuses heavily on lightsaber combat, resulting in an incredibly rewarding campaign that must be experienced to be fully appreciated.
Are you saying I can't be trusted?
Jedi Outcast is also renowned for its rich multiplayer experience, featuring various game modes and customization options that have kept it popular over the years. Though finding a dedicated server online proved difficult, playing against the CPU was still a blast as a makeshift, showcasing the game's enduring and joyful multiplayer appeal even after more than 20 years. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast is a game cherished by fans for its outstanding story, memorable characters, and ridiculously satisfying gameplay that etched itself as one of the best Star Wars games to ever be made. Jedi Outcast is not only to be enjoyed by longtime fans of the franchise, but by any gamer looking for something new to immerse themselves in that's truly in a galaxy far, far away. Its legacy still lives on, standing as a shining example of what a Star Wars game can achieve, and if you haven't played it yet, there's no time like the present. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please leave a comment below if you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.